Hello YouTube, it's Amy Nesbitt. Thanks for clicking on my video. This is the Nesbitt Experience. Please click subscribe below if you will. This week I take you on another yoga journey, a 10-week yoga journey. Yoga exercises for everybody. This work was inspired by a beloved Connecticut yoga teacher named Ruth Bender. It shows the expertise that Mrs. Bender has developed over 35 years of yoga experience. As a matter of fact, my yoga teacher studied with her, and this was the first bit of information given to us in the 200-hour teacher training program at Sacred Rivers Yoga. Someone who moves regularly, I know the importance of this information. You could be a very advanced yogi, but you're looking for a series for warm-ups. That's what this is. You may be someone who's never moved before. That's what this is. This is beginner work to loosen, to warm you up, to get you back to moving in a safe and healthy way. You must check with your doctor before beginning any physical exercise to make sure that it is right for you. This series will help lengthen, strengthen, and tone you. It is a succession of material, so what we do in week 1, you will also see repeated in week 2, repeated in week 3. It continues to grow, it's cumulative. So today's practice will begin with some arm swinging, going into some rotational movement, going into lateral flexion. Use these videos as your warm-ups for your yoga practice to loosen shoulders, hips, waist. Ideally, that's what this practice I think is best utilized for. Practice regularly, it will help one to live a longer, healthier, happier, and more productive life. The foreword discusses basically how the idea to write this book came from her students. Students would come to her and say that they liked the clear, concise methodology, beginning from A and then moving to Z in a very sequential manner for movement, starting with loosening and warming, moving all the way up to more intense movements, finishing with yoga mudra. So essentially in the first week, this is your introduction to your first yoga lesson. These are the warm-up exercises that should be done at the beginning of every yoga session or before any physical activity. Thoracic rotation, warming up lateral flexion, warming up the knees, hips, all areas. It's covered in this book. I'll leave links here, right above where I'm pointing, to my other 10-week body conditioning video. Is going to take a beginner mover, someone who hasn't moved in a really long time, and give you what you need in getting back into that body and really enjoying that body. Okay, again, I'm Amy. If you have any questions, leave them below. So with that said, let's get to it. These are the warm-up exercises. You're gonna stand feet hip width apart, and we're gonna take some gentle rotation. So stretch your arms out to the side and begin loosening. We're gonna take 12 of these. 2, 3. Little light tap of the kidneys, if you will. It's detoxifying for the kidneys. And as you begin to loosen, if you want to come up on the ball of the toe and rotate, increasing the range of motion, feel free. Let the blood pour down into the fingers. Good, and begin to slow that down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, take a moment to observe the effects that had on the body. Breathe in, breathe out. Exercise number 2 is knee raising. So standing firmly on the left foot, knee is slightly bent. We're going to lift the leg up and put it in the socket. We're going to take 12 of these. Standing nice and tall, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, opening up the low back, loosening hip flexion, as though you are marching in place. Lift with the abdominal wall and squeeze the leg in the socket. If you want to give it a little shake, go right ahead. Loosening. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. This is exceptional for balance as you're standing on one leg, alternating legs. And one more. And finish. Breathe in, breathe out. Warm-up exercise number 3, side bends. Stand firmly into the ground, feeling the 4 corners of the feet pressing into the earth. Sit bones are down, and collect your Uddiyana Bandha, your energetic lift from the pelvic floor and perineum. Shoulders relax up, back, and down. Here we go, side bends. Now Ruth Bender places her hands on the waist as she begins lateral flexion. So start very easily. Breathing in and breathing out. keeping your shoulders stacked. What this is doing is loosening the low back. Now, if you'd like, you can take the hands down. The middle finger slides down the seam of the yoga pants as we loosen. Now, this is lateral flexion, loosening the waist, loosening the hips. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, we're warming up here, so only go as low as the side will allow, as the low back will allow. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. A few more, breathe in. And one more right. And one more left. And finish. Okay, exercise number 4 is arm swings. You do one arm at a time here. 10 arm swings with the right. And 10 arm swings with the left. Being mindful here, not to throw the arm, but to let gravity do its thing. And then from here, if that's easy enough for you, to then go ahead and let the arms go. As one arm swings forward, the other arm swings back. 10 of these. Breathe in, breathe out. And start to slow that motion down. And take a moment to notice. Breathe in, breathe out. Warm-up exercise number 4, Ruth Bender style, is arm circles. So we've just finished swinging arms opposition. Just to loosen, for me that's warm-up 1A. That regresses this exercise down to its simplest form. If you're a new mover or have had a previous shoulder injury, you're not going to want to start at the top and then drop backwards, okay? It might prove problematic for that shoulder. So if you feel that this is appropriate for your body and that shoulder is comfortable enough, then go ahead. We'll take 10 circles right and 10 circles left, followed by the alternating reverse circles. If you've ever taken a modern dance class, you're familiar with this way of moving. So here we go. Standing feet hip width apart. Sit bones down, abdominals drawn in and up. Float the right arm up. Inhale, exhale, releasing back. 1, 2, let the body float open. 3, 4, 5, 6, inhale. 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax, breathe in, breathe out. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. This is going to increase blood circulation in the shoulder girdle. Inhale, floating the left arm up. Exhale, releasing back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. So really let gravity do its thing, but still be mindful and conscious as you're moving those shoulders. We're still warming up here. So now we're going to take both arms swimming back, as in doing the back crawl if you were a swimmer. One and then the other. So now we'll take both arms. Inhale, float the arms up. And exhale, release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Okay, this next exercise is perfect for people with bursitis. Fold forward from the inguinal crease, keeping the weight back in the heels. And you're just going to gently let this arm pendulum. Put your feet comfortably apart. Bend forward, put your left hand on your left knee to support that low back. And what you're going to do is just gently let the arm swing from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, begin to slow it down. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, and doing the left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and begin to slow that down. Now, when the movement feels comfortable, keep the same position and make small circles with each arm. So let's say 10 circles out and 10 circles in, en dehors, en dedans. Same position with the body, put the right arm back in the hole and gently circling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, going the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. And the same thing with the left arm, putting the left arm in the hole, right hand on the thigh, circling out. 1, 2, let it dangle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin to slow that down. Now, if you don't feel any discomfort with that, you can make figure eights with this, okay? I call it double dutching. If you don't have any low back issues and you can support yourself with this forward fold here, then what you do is you alternate right swings in followed by left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, head in line with spine, 9 and 10. Reversing that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin to slow that down. Place the hands on the knees and press yourself up to standing. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Now you can do these movements several times during the day. The important task is to increase the blood circulation to the shoulders. This circling movement is specifically, she recommends for people who suffer from bursitis. Exercise number 6, shoulder rolling. So this is going to loosen up the muscles in the shoulders and in the neck. Keep your arms hanging released at your side. Draw your shoulders up, then back, then down and around. And we'll take 5 of these. 2, shoulders go up, back, down. That's 2. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, the biggest range of motion you can, and breathe out. And 5th one. Good. Feel the shoulders up, back, and down. That's where the shoulders should live in yoga. Up, back, and down the back body. Squatting down. You're going to start by standing hip width apart. Put your feet comfortably apart. Bend your knees slowly. If you can, put your hands down on the mat. But if you can, that's okay. Support yourself here in the knee. So do this exercise very slowly and carefully. If you need a chair, use a chair. Start from way back. Use your hands and then press yourself to standing. You don't want to strain with this one. The knee joints are the first ones to stiffen up if you don't move them regularly. This is a great way to get those knees moving again. Deep knee bends can be harmful if you do them too quickly. We bring them back to good condition and flexibility with this movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then brace yourself, breathe in, breathe out as you change levels. Breathe in, breathe out. Exercise number 8 is stretching up. So the contraindications for stretching up would be any woman who may be pregnant or is pregnant. After we warmed up all the muscles, we're now going to do this beautiful stretch, as she calls it, okay? Yogis, this is Ruth Bender's version of stretching up. Standing feet hip width apart, knees slightly bent, pressing down evenly through the feet. Inhale, take the arms to the side, and then exhale, arms overhead, shoulders remain down the back body. We're going to lift the rib cage out of the pelvic bowl, lifting up 1, and release it down. And then for the left side, reaching, lifting rib cage out of pelvic carriage and lower it down. 2 times. Reach and settle. And this stretches the whole body from the fingertips all the way down to the toes. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Keep your knees bent a lot. Head and chest higher than the hips. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we'll do that again. Inhale, arms to the side. Exhale, arms overhead, shoulders down the back body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rib floats down. Other side, inhale. Exhale, and again, lift up. And settle, and again, lift up. And settle. Inhale. Exhale. Slide the hips back. Bend from inguinal crease. Releasing down. Inhale. Palms meet. Sit bones down. Exhale. And those are the warm-up exercises for today, yogis. So once you've completed those warm-ups, step by step through the whole body, now we can start to strengthen the muscles, the feet, and the legs. The first exercise is a balancing exercise. This first balancing exercise is designed to, 1, help you balance, 2, to strengthen the muscles in the feet, strengthen the gluteals. You're gonna stand on your right foot. If you need a chair, put a chair in front of you or to the side of you. Create that Uddiyana Bandha, that energetic block, and then shift that weight over to the right foot. Lift your left foot up. Put your knees together. Concentrate on a spot 4 to 5 feet in front of you. It's called a dristi. So the dristi helps with 2 things. 1, it's a focal point to help us to balance. It's a fixed space that is eye level. It also helps us to bypass the ego. So we're not looking around the room at what other yogis are doing. We're here being with ourselves. Hold to the count of 10. Relax your legs by gently shaking them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knee is supple. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Shake it out. We'll take that same exercise on the other leg. So find the 4 corners of the foot. Knee is soft. Arms out to the side. Contract the abdominal wall. And knee kisses other knee. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you may notice that you have more balance on one side than the other. That is normal. And that is why we do yoga, to balance out the imbalances that exist in the body. Not just physically, but spiritually or emotionally. Okay, that's exercise number 1. You can feel how that works every muscle in the foot and how that really keeps you well balanced. This is to strengthen the muscles in your feet and your legs. Okay, moving on. Exercise number 2. Wide knee, bend and shift. Loosen the knees and loosen the ankles further. Place your feet a little wider than is comfortable. And you're rooting down into the earth just like you would in Tadasana. We take Tadasana in every pose that we do in yoga. Sit bones down, pressing into the 4 corners of the earth. And keep our feet parallel, toes pointing straight ahead. So we're in a wide second position. We're gonna bend our right knee and keep the left leg straightened, stretched out. And we're gonna take 5 of these. Come up slowly, and then we bend the left knee. Now, if you need some support, you can interlace the hands and place it on that leg. And then coming back up. And 2. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Now, if you don't need support, just let the arms hang. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now you should feel a gentle stretch on the inside of the opposite leg here. And center. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down and we're going to stay there and we're going to shift from side to side. So we go right and then we shift. Left. And 2. And again, if you need support, you can put the hands here. 3. If you don't, go a little lower, stay back in the heels. And shift. 4. Shoulders up, back, and down. And 5. If you don't feel this stretch, widen your step a few inches, okay? Your hip width apart. And bend deeper a little bit more. Some people have enough hip flexion they can go much lower, but listen to your body, okay? This is a marvelous stretching exercise. This is great for skiers, joggers, hikers, swimmers, anyone who uses this sort of motion here. Most yogis get injured in the transition, so coming from a wide position, heel toe it, back to center. Triangle posture. Feel a gentle stretch along that side body, but don't go too far because you don't want to strain that back. Put your feet comfortably apart. Raise your arm, palms up to shoulder height. Inhale, shoulders down. Exhale, we fold. Right hand comes down, left arm comes overhead. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale other side. Abs are drawn in, shoulders are stacked, and reaching up and over. Inhale. If the neck bothers you, you can look down, out, or up. Exhale. In the book, Ruth Bender looks like, so as we know, yogis, this is not a traditional yoga posture, but remember, this book was written in 1975, so what we have here is Ruth's version of triangle. As a dancer, I understand this because this is a nice deep side bend. Inhale. And when you fold, exhale. Keep the shoulder relaxed, keep the hips stacked and the shoulders stacked. Inhale, center. Now she says that you can use this hand on the outside of the leg to support, which is absolutely fine, as long as you're not pushing to make that leg collapse in. Inhale, sweep the arm open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm standing even in the feet, knees are soft, and I'm bending. Triangle posture. Inhale, center. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend. Go as far as you can until you feel the stretch. What we want to do in yoga is explore our edges. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now you'll notice, exhale, that as you get looser and looser, you can go a little further. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Triangle posture, exhale. Put your hand to the outside of that knee. Inhale. Exhale. And one more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, notice. Okay, hip rolls. My yoga students love the hip rolls. This is to really open up that pelvis. This is to relax the muscles we just stretched during the triangle posture. Slims down the hips and waistline if you do it often and long enough. Put your feet comfortably hip width apart. Put your hands on your hips, and here we go. 10 to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Really explore range of motion here. Breathe out. Push those hips side. Breathe in. Front. Back. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And same thing to the left, yogis. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Never hold your breath in yoga. Let your breath flow with ease. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Notice how this side is different or same as the other side. Breathe out. Now we're mostly water, so on any given day you might need something slightly different. Honor the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. And one more deep breath in. And exhale out. Inhale, steady yourself in center. Exhale, observe what that did for the body. Ruth always does all her standing exercises first, and then we go to the lying and sitting exercises. Now that we've completed the hip rolls, she invites you to lie down in the most comfortable position and relax. Okay, yogis, we're going to do Ruth Bender's next exercise. It is leg raising. This is to strengthen your back and your abdominal muscles, the transverse abdominal muscles. It's going to firm up your legs, your hips, your buttocks, and your tummy, she writes. It will also stretch your hamstring muscles. So lie on your back completely relaxed, and we're going to raise the right leg slowly while inhaling. This part of the back pressing into the floor. If you need to regress this, you can do so by placing the feet flat on the earth and then taking with a bent leg, pressing navel to spine, spine into mat, and taking an alternate leg raise. This is how you would regress this exercise if you have the weak hip flexors and the weak abdominal wall causes the back to pop off the floor. So if doing the leg raising in this manner is too much for you, then I suggest regressing it by doing alternate leg raising here with a bent knee. So in the style of Ruth Bender, she has her left leg straight and her right leg straight, and she's going to lift that leg up and then staying connected through core, lowering it down. And then you'll do the same for the left side. Inhale, exhale. It says to only do this 2 times. I assume this is once. And then this is twice. Breathing in for a total of 4. Right, left, breathing out. Good, and rest. Maybe take a nice, beautiful good morning stretch like you just got out of bed. Place your hands under your gluteals with the palms down, and then raise both legs. So contraindications for this is anyone who's had a back surgery or is pregnant, okay? So this is not gonna be in your practice. So what I do is I lift the pelvis, hands under buttocks, the legs are down, squeezing together. Raise both legs while breathing in, lower both legs while exhaling. She says to do this 2 times. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And relax. Stretch that body. Try to do those movements relaxed and don't point your toes. Keep the feet dorsiflex with the energy coming out of the heels, Iyengar style. It's really good for what they call a sway back or lordosis. You'll often see people with the tail, sort of your tail end sort of sticking out. It's what's known as lordosis. This will be really good for correcting that. You want to stay relaxed in the other parts of the body as you're performing this exercise. Knee and head raising. This one's excellent. We know from yoga class that the squeezing of the head to the knee is really good for stress and relieving of stress. So this is her next exercise. She invites you staying on the back, relax the muscles in the abdominal area, stretch the muscles and connective tissue in your back and neck. This is essentially marching in place, but on your back. So lying on the back, this is one of the best exercises to strengthen your core and to relax and stretch your low back. My clients do this very often. So again, Ruth Bender, knee and head raising. So draw the right leg into chest, interlace the fingers, and then as you inhale, bring nose to knee, and then she says to exhale, lower the shoulders down, release the leg. 1, we'll take 10 of these. Other side, leg draws in, inhale, exhale. For me, it seems intuitive to exhale as we squeeze, inhale, exhale. Because that's what I was taught, that whenever you squeeze the diaphragm is when you exhale. Inhale, lower, exhale, draw it up. Thirsty for air, inhale, lower it down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Throw an extra breath in there if you'd like. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In breath. Out breath. 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 Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a moment to notice what that did for your body. Breath in. Breath out. Ruth wants you to watch your body from the inside as you perform that exercise, which is why you often see me performing a lot of my yoga asanas with my eyes closed. Because with yoga, with anything in life, it is what it feels like, not what it looks like. Next exercise is raising both knees. This is going to assist with relaxing your back and your abdominal muscles. And this is a good position for a very tired low back, or a strained back for that matter. Raise our arms overhead while inhaling into a stretch, and then we're gonna bring both knees up to the chest. Slide feet over the mat. Put your hands on your knees, press them down, exhale. Hold this position, but relieve the pressure on your knees. Breathe relaxed and consciously. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Then put your feet on the mat first. Stretch your legs down, your arms up while inhaling, stretch your whole body. Put your arms down, exhale, and relax. This posture is also known as the wind relieving pose because your knees are squeezing into chest. And yes, yoga students often relieve wind in this posture. So again, it's okay. So if you want to do this in the privacy of your own bedroom, feel free. This is certainly going to move any intestinal gases along. Also amazing for stress. So here we go. Let's take 10 of these. Raising both knees. We start really stretched long, inhale. And as you exhale, slide both feet over the mat. Bring the knees into chest and give it a hug. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lowering the torso, lowering the feet to the mat, keeping the abs engaged. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, slide the feet along the mat. Flex the feet, inhale, nose to knees. Exhale, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Place the head and shoulders down. Feet lower. Inhale, straighten the body. Lengthen. Exhale, slide the feet along the mat. Feel the arms sliding. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Smile inside, it feels good. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 You'll feel an increased range of motion as you get towards these last few. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And I believe that's number 9. Let's take one more. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And rest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You'll notice through that entire exercise that I perform the Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath. Tongue to roof of mouth as the air comes up and over the back of the palate. Tongue to roof of mouth as you exhale. Sounds like the ocean washing ashore and then the ocean washing back out to sea. So you get the sound of tongue stays softly pressed up against the back of the palate as you breathe in and breathe out. Our next exercise is neck relaxing exercises. My clients love these, okay? I don't know if Ruth Bender discovered them, but I'm certainly going to share them with you here today. Okay, sitting in an easy pose, one leg in front of the other or in cross-legged position, whichever's more comfortable for you. Try to sit as straight as possible, floating the crown of the head up through the ceiling while relaxing the shoulders down the back body. Take a breath in and a breath out. If this position's uncomfortable for you, you can also perform this in a chair. So we want to correct a forward head. Most Americans have a forward head. Actually start by pressing backwards here. Then release chin to chest. We're going to take neck relaxing movements are next. Here we go. We go slowly. Bring your head forward, chin to chest. Then slowly raise it up. Bring it around to the side. And then back as far as is comfortable. Keeping the space allowed through the back of the neck so that you're not crunching. 3 times to the right. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then press the head up. Take a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we'll take the same exercise in the other direction. Chin to chest, rolling to the left, breathe in, breathe out, discover what's living in there, breathe in, breathe out, and one more, breathe in, breathe out. Same thing, use your hand at third eye center to press the head upright. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we're going to turn that head slowly right and left. So again, correct the forward head, make sure the head is stacked up. It is part of the spine. And then we slowly turn the chin to the right. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Good. And then same thing, turn your head to the left 3 times. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 From here, yogis, we're going to gently tilt the head, ear to shoulder, sitting nice and tall. Reinvigorate that length through the vertebrae. Inhale. Exhale, tip right ear to right shoulder. Slide the left shoulder down and away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Don't move your body, we're just moving the head. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax your legs, relax your jaw. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip. Keeping the chin pulled in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. One more right. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, center, and one more lap. Exhale, tilt. Breathe in, slide the shoulder down. Breathe out. Inhale, center, and notice. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Ruth Bender's neck movements. Thank you. So Ruth says that these neck movements are very important. They relax the muscles of your upper back and neck, and it relieves tension. It also prepares and limbers up your neck muscles for the yoga asanas that are to follow. These 3 movements she suggests doing every morning. Some doctors call these 3 movements the yes, no, and maybe exercises. Make it very slow for yes, no, and maybe. So the yes, we went really slow. No, and maybe. Moving on to our next exercise, we have rock and roll. So now that we've limbered up the neck, let's limber up your back with the rock and roll exercise. If you've ever studied Pilates, you've seen this before. Joseph Pilates calls this the seal. This works in the same way. This strengthens your abdominal muscles and prepares your body for the next exercises that are to follow. So sit up straight. Legs will be in about a 45-degree angle. Bend your knees, feet on the mat. Now you're on the mat. I'm a modern dancer, so rolling my spine on the hardwood floor doesn't bother me too much just because it's something I do regularly. But you will want a rug or a cushion underneath you to protect the vertebrae of your spine. Let's clasp your hands gently together around the knees. Put your chin to your chest. Go ahead and hollow out the low back like with an ice cream scooper. Imagine you have 2 big wheels here and you're dialing it up. So you're tipping the sit bones so that now they're facing the wall as opposed to straight down. Rock back, and we're gonna come up towards the shoulder blades. We're gonna take 10 of these. 1, 2. So the act of getting yourself back onto your sit bones requires some abdominal strength. 3, find places to breathe. 4, shoulders relaxed. Exhale. 5, breathe in. Exhale. 6, inhale. Exhale. 7, 8, breathe in, breathe out. 9, so we're pushing backwards, rocking off the sit bones, and 10. Take a moment to notice what that did for your body with a breath in and a breath out. Now if you have trouble rolling, what you can do is bring your legs down a little bit faster, and the act of that momentum and gravity should help you to recover. We don't really want to use momentum and gravity as much. We really want to use that abdominal muscles to stay contracted, that inward fish hook, that lift, that pull up through the abdominal wall to get us back to the sit bones. Keeping that chin to chest through the entire exercise is super important. During the rock and roll, your head should not touch the mat. Keep your back round, otherwise you will have trouble coming up. The back should be C-curved, it should be rounded the whole time. If you start to flatten out, it's gonna be really hard to get back to the sit bones. Okay, so from here, she's designed this so that from the rock and roll, you'll finish in the next exercise, which is the half shoulder stand. This increases blood circulation to the neck and every part of the head. A lot of yogis claim that this prevents wrinkles in the face. It has to do with reversing the blood flow and getting all that fresh oxygenated blood to the face. It's going to increase oxygenation in the blood, in the brain, obviously. So you're going to get the benefits of dopamine, norepinephrine, all the feel-good chemicals that get released in the brain whenever you do an inversion. Okay, so let's move into the half shoulder stand. So contraindications for this would be if you're on your period, you wouldn't invert, okay? The natural flow of the universe wants to flow that way. So those are the days we don't do half shoulder stand. Also, if you've had any recent neck surgery, you would not do half shoulder stand. Lying on your back, you're gonna put your hands under the buttocks again, and starting with the palms down, we're gonna slowly raise both legs and your hips, support them with your hands and your elbows on the mat, and keep the elbows close to the body. So here we go, from the rock and roll position, lie on that back, place the hands under the pelvis, knees into chest, and then we take legs up. And using that rock and roll, place the hands under the pelvic girdle here, elbows nice and tight. Now you have a throat restriction here, suggested in yoga is ocean breath. When the chin is to the chest and you cannot get a complete breath in through esophagus, you breathe in and up through the nose and down through the back of the throat. So lying on your back, put your hands under your buttocks, slowly raise both legs up, support them with your hands, and hold this position for a few seconds. the back, place the hands under the buttocks. We bring the knees into chest, and now pressing down through the palms, and then bring the hands to the pelvic girdle. 3 to 5 breaths in this posture. Breathing in. So this is the half shoulder stand yoga. Breathing out. Feet are flexed. Inward rotation with the legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, Ruth suggests letting the legs lower behind your head. If that's comfortable for you, then go ahead before bending the knees and then lowering the pelvis. And then leg to protect that low back. Breathe in. Breathe out. The bridge posture is next. So now we're going into bridge. This is going to happen again on your back. You're going to bend the spine in the opposite direction from the half shoulder stand. This exercise with your eyes closed to really watch what's happening inside the body. Remember, yoga is an internal practice. It works on your adrenals, your nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system. The same forces that arrange the stars and the planets in the heavens also work on you. So think about that as you go inward and reflect upon that in bridge posture. How does my consciousness, how do my thoughts affect the entire world? Benefits of bridge posture are innumerous. All the blood going down the head, again, it's an inversion. Strengthening of the gluteals, opening of the pelvis. If you're going to do this pregnant, she cautions that you do it very gently. Let's go there. So we're on our back. We're gonna take this 3 times. So this is not a held bridge posture. This is a flow. Heels are as close to your sit bones as possible. My fingertips can almost touch. Of course, that's gonna be anatomically driven. If your arms are not as long, you may not touch the feet, but try to have the heels at least up underneath the knees. Palms facing down. As you exhale, you can press that pelvic bowl up to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in as you lower, breathe out. Inhale, pressing up through the 4 corners of the feet. Now imagine you have a block between your knees and you're trying to squeeze that block. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, lower down through the vertebrae. Tummy is in, abs are drawing in. And inhale. Exhale, pressing down through the 4 corners of the feet and lifting the pelvis a little higher. Inhale, close the eyes and notice what this feels like. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale down. And relax, yogis. Ruth Bender only calls for 3 of those. Inhale and exhale. We are now moving into the relaxing posture. So this is the final exercise in each yoga class, is known as the corpse posture or shavasana or final pose. She calls it the relaxing posture. So I want you to go ahead right now and just lie down and just be completely as comfortable as you can be. Shift and move. Do whatever you need to do to get yourself into a completely rested state. So close your eyes and concentrate on the parts of the body that we are going to mention here now. Allow yourself to just be. The doing is in the being. Notice the points of the back body that touch the earth. Notice the sounds in the room. Notice the temperature of the air on the skin. All of these things helping you to come into your present, your now. Because all there is now. You are not your past. You are not your future. You are your now. Focusing on the past is depression. Focusing on the future is anxiety. Focusing on your now is presence. And presence is grace. Adjust your body if you need to. Wiggle if you need to. Just make yourself completely comfortable. Try to relax each part consciously by thinking about it. Feel yourself into the different parts of the body and just completely let go. Relax your legs. Relax your feet. Relax your toes. Relax your calves. Relax your thighs. Relax your stomach. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your hands. Relax your fingers. Relax your neck. Relax your head. Relax all the muscles in the face. Relax your mouth. Relax your teeth, tongue to the lower mandible, slight space between them. Relax your jaw. Relax every muscle in your back. Relax your whole body. Relax completely. Go ahead and begin to observe your in and out breath without attempting to change it. Just notice. Where does the breath go in the body? Or more importantly, where does the breath not go? Now, if there's any tension left in the body, consciously relax it. Keep your mind in a conscious state. You don't want to fall asleep here. Now I invite you to relax for about 10 minutes. The room is warm. If you need to put on socks or a sweatshirt, or a blanket or an eye covering to block out the light, do so now. We're going to take 10 minutes to Shavasana. This is when the practice of yoga settles into your being. It's often when people want to jump up and run out of the room and get on with their day, but it's probably the most important asana you will do. Now I invite you to do some pranayama, breath work. Breath work happens consciously and unconsciously. And here we will work it consciously. I invite you to breathe down deep into your body for a count of 4. And then exhale for a count of 5. So there's an additional pause, releasing more carbon dioxide. And then breathing in for a count of 5. And then exhaling for a count of 6. Inhaling for a count of 6. And then exhaling for a count of 7. And so on and so forth until you're in your deepest breath of the day. Allow your body to sink a little deeper into the floor and just completely let go. Thoughts come up, but observe them like clouds in the sky. Let them float right past you. You are not your thoughts. You are the divine I am presence, perfect in every way. If you struggle with releasing your thoughts, repeat, I am that I am. That acknowledges that you are not separate from anything, that you are everything and everything is you. I am that I am. And at this time, releasing the pranayama and just return to your regular in and out breath. We're going to slowly start to re-enter the body with some gentle movements. I want you to visualize in your mind's eye the movement of your toes, and then move your toes. Send the energy up through the ball of the foot and into the metatarsals, and then begin to move your ankles and your calves and your knees. Visualize the movement of the fingers and hands, and then begin to move the fingers gradually into the palms, up through the wrists, and awaken the forearms. And continue to send this energy up and down the body as you come into a full morning stretch. Go ahead and luxuriate with ease. Stretch that body long. Inhale. Stay with your breath. Exhale. When you are ready, yogi, I invite you to roll to one side to protect your heart. Right is masculine, left is feminine. And we are both. And we do yoga to balance both energies within our beings. Take a few breaths in this new level. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice what's different or same about your being versus when you first started your practice today. Yogi, on an out breath to bring yourself to seated position, you're going to round up through the spine, keep the chin to chest, and then use your hands to press yourself up to a seated position. Take a few breaths here, deep breath in, Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Hands together at heart center. We bow the head, set an intention for your day, a thought, a prayer. Inhale that thought. Exhale that thought. May all beings everywhere give and receive compassion, live free from fear, and dwell in peace. The light within me salutes the light within you. Namaste. Om Shanti. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. I am grateful. Please go ahead and subscribe, clicking that button below, like, comment, and share if you will. This is the Ruth Bender 10-week course. I hope you enjoyed today. Don't forget to hydrate and have some protein within the hour. I'm Amy Nesbitt, and this is the Nesbitt Experience. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Peace.